When I woke up this morning to see Last Epoch back over 200,000 concurrent players, I was furious. It was like none of you listened to me. I warned you about how horrible this game was. I even played it firsthand, so you didn't have to. But it seems that was not enough. So my tragedy playing this game must continue. So I, like I'm sure many of you, have had a fair share of issues with Last Epoch, which range anywhere from being overwhelmed by their skill trees with more than 2 options, to almost vomiting from anxiety at the sight of whatever a map overlay is, to even mourning the fact that there are no rideable horses, which everyone knows is what an action RPG is all about. I mean, can you even call it an action RPG without a rideable horse? But out of all these countless problems that I experienced, there was one even with my massive Diablo 4 brain could not figure out, and that was why this game felt so freaking easy. Now before you all rush to the comments to flame me for being a super elite Last Epoch player, which I probably am. I mean, I did have about 8 hours of playtime logged, played every class in the game to level 5, and my experience and skill in the most advanced ARPG of all time is without a doubt unmatched. But even with all that said, I still had to rack my brain on why Last Epoch felt so easy. Was it because I listened to Rax's beginner guide on my way to work? Or completely copied a build and its loot filter from Maxroll? No, that couldn't be it. It's probably because I'm the most skilled and smartest player ever. Yeah, that's gotta be it. And I was happy with that answer, until one day, fairly recently, when my ironclad theory was shattered by this asshole. He actually killed me, and not just one time. Oh no, this little shit wrecked me repeatedly. What the hell? Are you kidding me? This game is so stupid. So my first thought was this fight had to be bugged. Of course it was. There was no way someone as proficient at ARPGs as me could be having this much trouble. But just as I was about to log out to flame Last Epoch for ruining my life with their stupid game that I can't stop playing, I noticed something that I probably should have noticed the first time I died. But let's be honest, no one has ever learned anything by reading. Well, at least not until today. I died to cold damage? So after randomly spamming buttons on my keyboard to find my resistance screen, I saw where the problem was. So how am I going to be able to acquire such a large amount of resistances when they are already so low? But without a moment's notice, my massive brain instantly made me think super smart thoughts. My brain just did this naturally, probably thanks to all the time training it, trying to figure out the thought process of these gigachads. Thanks again, Diablo 4. So the thought that hit me harder than a pre-nerfed bone spear was that my drive to work was only 28 minutes and 34 seconds, and Rax's beginner guide is an hour long. But could I really have missed anything so important that it could have solved all my problems? Let's see. Okay, 28 minutes, 34 second mark. Let's go.
If there's one section to pay attention to in the entire video, it's this one.
Holy crap, this is it.
This is going to be the beginner's crafting guide. It's not going to be any endgame stuff. We'll make another video for that. But this is very important. This is the essence of Last Epoch.
After watching the rest of his video and spamming more keys on my keyboard to find the crafting menu, I was now ready to be the best there ever was.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I'll teach you all they
Hell yeah, I did it. Yeah, that was so freaking easy. And I did it with absolutely no help from anyone. Just like I thought, this game was too easy. So I continued on my adventure, fighting mobs left and right. I even beat the last boss of the campaign with only 1 death. I mean absolutely no deaths. And I was about to conclude my report on this game's difficulty with the verdict of way too easy. That was until I hit the end game. But that's a story for another time. So to recap, is Last Epoch too easy? Well, if you consider it too easy to make alts with super overpowered gear and weapons, Too easy to have an endgame faction system which progress also extends to your alts? Too easy to look things up with their in-game help system? And finally, just too easy to have fun? Then yeah, this game is too easy. That's it for this video. Hope you all have a good day. Bye.